Yeah, g'day YouTubers, it's Spanner Man again with another video. This one is a little bit different. Going to talk about the Jesus clip, even though you think, oh, why would you want to make a video about the Jesus clip? Well, interesting enough, we'll get into that, but we'll just take the cover off. This is an MS-180C, so a little bit better than some of the other little smaller saws in the 170. The only thing that I did with this was modify it, and we'll just see if we can zoom in there and get a better shot, is that I put a floating rim sprocket on there. So you buy the whole drum and you buy the floating rim sprocket. And then I found out that the Jesus clip, this is a Jesus clip here, the reason a lot of people call it a Jesus clip, its proper name is a E-clip. And the reason that I'm sort of making the video is that sometimes you may read about people say, oh, the E-clip keeps coming off my saw. And this happened to me. And the reason that I found out that it was coming off is because this washer here was too tight. There wasn't enough play. And what I think happened, that when the saw got hot, it expanded and pushed the clip off. So that's one thing to remember, that if you interchange parts or you buy aftermarket, or you may just find out you're just unlucky, maybe the tolerances are a bit tight and there's no play in here. It doesn't need much. Look, that's probably got about a 0.5 millimeter up and down. So, you don't want it tight. If it's tight, you won't get the bloody clip off and on. So having a little bit of play in it makes easy removal of the Jesus clip. That brings back to the next point. How do you get it off real easy? Well, you can use a little screwdriver like this. Put it in there, in the little gap, and push it forwards. That's one way. I found out if you do use a little screwdriver like this, and you do put it in the slot, it puts more pressure on one side than the other side. So what I decided to do was make a screwdriver that had a little tiny slot in it. So that means that when you put it in, that it removes the clip much more evenly. So we'll just do that, put that in. There it is. So there's the Jesus clip. Okay, to put the Jesus clip back in, there's various ways of doing it, but I find this way just works good with long nose pliers. Now, the other thing to bear in mind, that the clip itself should feel fairly tight on there, so it's just a matter of getting your fingernail and moving it around. If it's really loose, throw it in the rubbish. Anyway, I hope that helps. Just remember, you need a little bit of movement up and down, not much, maybe 0.5 millimeter. So I hope that video helps. Bye for now.